Hello everyone. Today my class on solution of linear program problem by simplex method. So we learn this method by doing a problem. Example: maximize z equal to 4x1 plus x2 subject to x1 plus 2x2 less than equal to 10, 4x1 plus 3x2 less than equal to 24, x1 x2 greater than equal to 0. First of all, we rewrite this inequation by equation adding two slack variables x3 and x4, and we get x1 plus 2x2 plus x3 equal to 10, 4x1 plus 3x2 plus x4 equal to 24, and then the adjusted objective function j max z equals to 4x1 plus x2 plus 0 into x3 plus 0 into x4. Here we adding two variables. This is x3 and this is x4. These are two the slack variables, and by adding these two variables there must be the max z depends on x3 and x4. Okay, so that's why here we adjust by multiplying 0 into x3 plus 0 into x4. Okay, now we formulate the table. This c is a coefficient of max z, that means 4 1 0 0, and here b is the right column vector of the system of equation, that means 10 and 24. We write down here 10 and 24. Now here we write down a1, a2, a3 and a4 because we rewrite this system of equation as a vector form. What is this? a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a3 x3 plus a4 x4 equal to b vector. Okay, where a1 means 1 and 4, a2 means 2 and 3, a3 means 1 0 and a4 means 0 1. Okay, we put down here all the values, that is all the vectors. Okay, that means a1 vector is 1 4, a2 vector means 2 3, a3 vector means 1 0 and a4 vector means 0 1. Okay, we see that here a3 and a4 forms a basis because this is a 1 0 vector, 0 1 vector. So here the column is basis, and here the coefficient of basis, and that is a3 and a4. The coefficient of basis a3 is 0 and this is a4 coefficient is 0, that means this 0 and this 0. Okay, and this is mean ratio. This is mean ratio. Okay, now we complete the row zj minus cj. How to calculate zj minus cj? For b column, 0 into 10 plus 0 into 24, here 0 into 10, that means the coefficient of the basis and b1. If here a, then a into 10, here b, then b into 24, they are addition. Okay, now this position, that means 0 into 1 plus 0 into 4 minus 4, here z1 minus c1, this position z1 minus c1, z1 minus c1 means 0 into 1 plus 0 into 4 minus c1 means 4. Okay, so this is minus 4. Okay, now similarly we can find this position. What is this? 0 into 2, 0 into 3 minus 1. Okay, this is minus 1, and here 0 into 1 plus 0 into 0 minus 0, that means 0. Similarly we obtain 0. Since this is a maximized problem, so that's why we find the maximum negative number here minus 4, and we choosing this minus 4, then we find out the minimum ratio. Okay, how to get this? 10 by 1 equal to 10 and 24 divided by 4 equal to 6. we divide 10 by this one, 24 divided by this 4. We obtain 10 and 6, and this is the minimum ratio. Mind it, here we can divide only when if these two terms or these three terms is greater than 0, strictly greater than 0. If any one or any two of them or any three of them is negative or 0, then we cannot divide this 10, 24, etc. Okay, so we divide only when if these are the positive integers. Okay, now this the largest negative number and this is the minimum ratio, and we can find the junction of these two lines. This is the junction, and this number is called the key element. Okay, so star, this 4 star is called key element. This 4 star is called key element. And next we complete the table by using this key element. Okay, how to find? We move to the next table. Okay, here you see that this 4 is the A4th row and A1's column. Okay, this 4 belongs to the A1th column and A4th row. Okay, so that's why by the method A4 is gone and A1 comes in. Okay, so we write this A3, we write this as usual, and here change A4 gone and A1 comes. That's why this A1 and this is the coefficient is 4. A1 coefficient is 4. Okay, that's why we rewrite here 4. Now we divide the keyth element row divided by key element. Okay, that means we obtain 24 by 6, 24 by 4 equal to 6. This is 1, this is 3 by 4, this is 0, and this is 1 by 4, and this is Zj minus Cj. Similarly, now we find this portion. Okay, we define this portion by using this 10. How to find? For that position, all the rules are same. What is this? 4 into 10 minus 1 into 24. Okay, 4 into 10 minus 1 into 24 divided by key element. That means this row and this row, combining these two rows and get a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, 10 into 4 minus 1 into 24. So this is equal to 10 into 4, that means 40, minus 24 by 4, that means 16 by 4 equal to 4. So this value becomes 4. And mind it, where the key element presents, above and below the key elements becomes 0. This is the method. Now we find this position. We find this position by using these two, and similarly to the previous calculation. Okay, 4 into 2, we always starting from the key element. Okay, that's why 4 into 2 minus 3 into 1. What is this? 4 into 1 minus 3, 4 into 2 minus 3 into 1 divided by 4. That means 8 minus 3 divided by 4, that means 5 by 4. So here 5 by 4. Now we find that position using this position. Again we starting from the key element. 4 into 1 minus 0 into 1. 4 into 1 minus 0 into 1. 4 into 1 minus 0 into 1, that means divided by 4. That means we obtain we get 1. Okay. Again we find this position. Okay. What is this? 4 into 0 minus 1 into 1. So that means minus 1 and divided by key element. Always we calculate this calculation divided by key element. This calculation divided by key element. So this is 4 into 0, 4 into 0 minus 1. So minus 1 divided by 4. Now we find this position by again using this key element. 4 into 0 minus 24 into minus 4. 4 into 0 minus 24 into minus 4 divided by key element. That's why this we obtain 0 plus 24 into 4 divided by 4, that is 24. So this value is 24. Okay. Now we find this position by using this position. What is this? We are starting from key element. 4 into minus 1, 4 into minus 1, that means minus 4, minus of minus 12, 3 into 4 here, 3 into 4 divided by key element. Okay, we write down here. What is this? 4 into minus 1, 4 into minus 1 plus 12 divided by 4. Okay, this is 8 by 4 equal to 2. So this is equal to 2. Now we find this position. Okay, we find this position. What is this? 4 into 0, 4 into 0 minus 0 divided by key element. So we get 0. And finally we get this position. What is this? 4 into 0 minus of minus 4. So that means plus 4. So plus 4 by 4, that means this is 1. So here we calculate the 2 by 2 determinant divided by key element. 2 by 2 determinant divided by key element. So always we divide by key element. Okay, and we get this is the table, and here we see that all the Zj, all Zj minus Cj is greater than equal to 0. All Zj minus Cj is greater than equal to 0, and the value of Zj minus Cj corresponding to the basic variable is 0. Here this is the corresponding basic variable. What is this? Is A1. Then corresponding Zj minus Cj is 0. Okay, so that's why we obtain the optimal solution. And what is the optimal solution? The optimal solution is the optimal for all j, the optimal solution is max z equal to 24 at which point x1 equal to this 6. Here a1, their corresponding b is x1. Okay, and a3 their corresponding x3 is 4. So at x1 equal to 6 and x3 equal to 4, but x3 is the slack variable. Here x3 is the slack variable. So that's why the solution is at x1 equal to 6, this is basic variable, and x2 equal to 0, which is non-basic variable. Okay, this is the solution and this is the maximize z. Okay, we write down here or we solve here a very simple problem. Okay, now by using this method we can move the next problem or next solution.